Today I am watching the world's most boring football club. But that's not a quote from me. HITC7s is a YouTube channel with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And in a recent video they claimed that Dutch football club FC Eindhoven are the world's most boring football club. So my aim today is to investigate and find out if this is really true. FC Eindhoven play in the Eredivisie, where they've been in the same division for 47 years. You can't even get relegated from the league unless you're in a financial crisis. But let's not forget as well, they've got fellow Eindhoven club PSV around, who are top of the Eredivisie, unbeaten in the league, European champions, 25-time Dutch league winners. Listen, they've won a lot of trophies. But imagine one side seeing all of PSV's success, and then you got FC Eindhoven, who have been in the same league for 47 years. But EVV Eindhoven were in fact founded in 1909, 4 years before PSV existed, and changed their name to FC Eindhoven in 2002. EVV Eindhoven won the Dutch Cup in 1937, and were in fact the last Dutch league champions before the introduction of the professional league. There also hasn't been a competitive Lichtstad derby in the league since 1976-77. Nowadays, Helmond Sport being in the same division and only 20 kilometers away, they are now seen as the bigger rivals. But let's rewind to the start. The world's most boring football club. On one side, I see why. 47 years in the same division, it must be quite repetitive. However, the one thing you can never take away is the passion for the blue and white side. Under the lights of the Jan Lauwers Stadium, a capacity of 4,200, I am literally 5,000 subscribers away from 100,000, so be the difference and help me out by subscribing. I am so fascinated to visit FC Eindhoven and really find out if this is the world's most boring football club. We have flown to Eindhoven and we're actually watching a football match in this city. But we are not watching the football club you may think. And no, it is not PSV Eindhoven. We are not watching a football match here. And if you are expecting me to visit a football stadium this big tonight, I'd think again. I really do believe it's important to come here at the Philips Stadium before we go to FC Eindhoven later, because FC Eindhoven are the first club in Eindhoven, so this one being second, you wouldn't think it, would you? The Philips Stadion is also the third largest football stadium in this country. It is actually very ironic because FC Eindhoven are known for being the world's most boring football club right now, but PSV on the other hand, their neighbours, are one of the most exciting teams in the Netherlands, a very dominant force, unbeaten this season, so it's a proper polar opposite between the two clubs. But that's enough of PSV. We're here for FC Eindhoven, so I cannot wait for tonight. So we're in the city of light, but I'll tell you what, all the times I've flown to Eindhoven, I've never actually had a proper look around the city. I'm going to be really honest, I just don't think there's too much to look around here, but one thing I will say, I think this must be the party street. It looks like it anyway. You've got bars left, right and centre around it. It just looks like it is anyway. But to me, I just don't think there's much to look around in Eindhoven. It must be the street for you to party. I'm going to guess anyway, so if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. And look what's in front of us, FC Eindhoven. A night fixture under the lights like this. Like, look at this in front of me, just shining down. Is this the world's most boring football club? We're finding out very soon. All I do know is that they're playing Den Haag. It's 11v12. Got the same amount of points. It screams of a 0-0, doesn't it? Imagine if I go to the world's most boring football club and I watch a 0-0. Oh, it just stinks of it, doesn't it? Right, I need to mention something here. There's just a clear space from outside of the stadium to go in and watch the football. Not being funny, but if I stood here without buying a ticket, I can watch a match quite well. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, just look at the view. Look, it's perfect, isn't it? Right, I'm not being funny, but if this was the world's most boring football club, why is there police horses here then? Why would it be the most boring football club if that was the case? Look how small the club shop is too. So there's one thing I'm doing right now is getting a tour around the whole of this FC Eindhoven Stadium, which is absolute class, by the way. This business lounge too. Very modern than what I thought. And here we are then, out onto the pitch. FC Eindhoven. And actually just in front of me is where the directors would sit. They'd sit here in their padded seats. Really good seats, by the way. And then they walk down here into the directors lounge. Not bad for them, is it? It's not bad at all. I ain't gonna lie, I thought this was a really small, Tight, cosy little stadium this, I don't mind it. You've got the away fans, ADO Den Haag in the corner over here. But there's something screaming to me which I absolutely love, and that is the floodlights. The floodlights are amazing. You can't not love and appreciate them floodlights. So we are going to be getting some proper exclusive access now, because we're going to be going straight in the tunnel. Because all the players that's training, I might as well just go in there and have a little peek. But this would be the players walking out of the tunnel. Trophies here. We mentioned this in the intro. It's good to see they've actually like remembered it. They've put it up on the wall to remember their success in the past. And then out to the pitch, FC Eindhoven and their stadium. Come on. So we're in like a supporter cafe where all the fans can come before the game, have a drink, whatever. Nah, this club, man, this club, the staff here. I know when I say staff, I mean like every single member of staff. I've been phenomenal. This might be the nicest football club I've ever visited. The best part about looking inside of this stadium is going into the business centre where it's very modern. The mix of modern and the old, I like the tradition about it. If there's a way that I'm going to prove that this is not the most boring football club in the world, I'm going to be amongst the fans and the atmosphere tonight. It's going to be good. Most boring football club. Most boring football club. Come on, FC Eindhoven for today. Here we go. Come on. I'm so excited for this, you know. The teams are coming out. FC Eindhoven versus Den Haag. But it would be my luck. If it's a 0-0, it would be my luck. It's just blue and white. Come on, the boys. Pyro beer, let off everything. Come on. This is football. Most boring football club. I'm not having it. Not having it. Come on, this is the guy who wanted me to come to the club, and here I am today. That's got me wrong. It's not boring, is it? Not boring. Most boring club in the world. Who said that? Oh my God! The smell of the pyro, breathe it in. Come on. The big one. Let's go. Come on, FC Eindhoven. Now we are ready. Now we're ready. Now we've just got to hope for a good game. This has been excellent. I've been so distracted in the stands. It's been so class. And it's about to be kickoff. This has been incredible. I'm really enjoying myself. Come on. From the staff giving me a tour around the stadium to being in the stand here now, mental. Here we go then. With our underway. If we disregard the football for a second, the experience so far is ridiculous. Oh. Well, that was not there, was it? The ball was at the bar line, puts it back in and it smashes it home for 1-0 to Den Haag. And to be honest, they deserve to be leading, if I'm honest. They've been the better team. Can they make it 2 from the free kick? Oh, that's not a bad ball. Oh, it is as well. That might be an own goal. If I'm honest, that could be an own goal. Tell you what, I've been very disappointed in how they are playing. I'm not going to lie. You either get a really good game or a really bad game. And in FC Eindhoven's perspective, they have not been playing well at all. Oh, no. That's the worst goal. Oh, how can you concede that? I've just seen one of the worst goals conceded. It's 3-0 ADO in 35 minutes. Do you remember when it was full earlier? There's a few gone already. Do you know another thing too? We're doing a video about the most boring club. And they're 3-0 down in 35 minutes. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't help the storyline, does it? Right, half time then. It's 3-0 to ADO. Doesn't really help the tag of being the most boring club in the world, does it? 3-0 down at half time. This is how you get 100k, folks. Right, so the second half is underway. HITC 7s, maybe right after all. What is it to cheer about? But yeah, I can still hear in the background them chanting. They're still passionate, they're still supporting the club. But is it the most boring club? No, because there's goals in this game. It is quite an interesting concept though, because you wouldn't really normally title a video about the most boring club. But being in the same league for 47 years is mental. Look at the support over there. Win, lose or draw, they're always behind the team. I will say one thing, this is a sports university. So there's a good complex around here, I must say. FC Eindhoven are celebrating their 115th year anniversary as a club. And I'll tell you what, these ADO fans, I bet they're having a great time in that away end. If we just reflect on the experience for a minute, everyone was welcoming me, wanted me to wave the flags, in amongst the atmosphere, the pyros, everything. That wasn't boring, I'll tell you that now. And whether you can hear or not, they are still chanting in that corner. Of course, there's not hundreds of them, but for what there is, insane. Oh, it's a goal. Okay, it's number 4. It's number 4, and ADO are 4-0 up. You look at the title of the video, most boring club, 4-0. they've got to put up with this every week. But look, in all honesty, let's disregard what's happening on the pitch right now. The people at this football club, and I'm talking about the supporters, I'm talking about the staff here, how welcoming they've been. It's been nothing short of exceptional, to be honest. I don't want to take away what this experience has actually meant. You still hear in the background noise of the blue-white army. The fans are still getting behind it. They don't care, win, lose or draw, they're always behind the team, doesn't matter. This is why it's not the most boring club. Go and have a little scrap, boys. We all love a little scrap. I don't like a scrap. I don't like doing that myself. I'll tell you something too, which might boost HITC7's ego. There's a lot of things around it, like stickers. There was even a banner, a little flag, about him basically claiming that FC Eindhoven are the most boring club in the world. So HITC7s have had an impact, I'm telling you. Start to come back. Keep going, boys, keep going. Yeah, that's over. Full time over here. Only 4-0 to ADO Den Haag. The comeback was nearly on.
They always supported it. I really respect this. Look, 47 years in the same league.
And that concludes my time at FC Eindhoven, the world's most boring football club. I really enjoyed my time. Everyone's been so welcoming, and I think that's the beauty of football. But for me, it's all about the community, and the community here is so tight, it's so welcoming, so cozy in a stadium. I love it. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys soon. This is not the world's most boring football club.